She has a tampon and she's in the bathroom. Conrad is in the window spying on her. And there's this moment of embarrassment and repulsed and angry and all this kind of things. But it's a very key moment and a key scene. Not only is it just showing Elle becoming a woman and her just general path and timeline as a person, but it also is going to show and plant that seed of Conrad and his serious lack of boundaries. Spy into a window as Elle tries to put a tampon in. She escapes, and her embarrassment meets Jonas as she's in the canoe, and Jonas is in the tree, and he's trying to catch a snapper. They meet, and they catch the snapper together. They have wonderful rapport, because they can disagree and still carry on. He wants to keep the snapper, and she's, no, let him go. And they compromise, and they carry on. They're able to have disagreements and it not break their camaraderie. But it's boy meets girl. That's what's going on, boy meets girl there. For Jonas, I thought it was another really important thing that we showed, that the paper palace is sacred to Jonas as well. He knows the snap, he knows the cattails, he knows the pollens. He loves that place as much as Elle. And so that summer, they experience it together. They have always those memories together. They're sharing this sacred place together. And as they're going through all this, Conrad is pestering and mocking and making fun of and just jabbing at her and Jonas, which on some level this is normal teenage stuff. You tease and make fun of, oh, you like him and she likes you, and K-I-S-S-I-N-G, you know what I mean? This kind of stuff. So, but with Conrad, there is this, it's important to show this veiled jealousy. So the summer ends, and it ends with Jonas and Elle sharing a first kiss underwater. So to again establish their romantic spark, even as a kid. Young love. So that summer's over, and they leave the paper palace, and when they go back to New York, and in the New York apartment, Elle wakes up on multiple nights and sees a figure, a silhouette in the dark, and her nightgown being pulled up. She spots that it is Conrad. Conrad is sneaking in her room at night and sexually assaulting her. It starts with the groping, and it escalates into the ejaculation, and it keeps going. He's going where she's faking to be asleep. Another thing I thought was really important in that is that first time when it happens, Elle goes to Wallace, wants to tell her. She's close to telling her, but doesn't. That's important to show. It's right there and on the cusp and wants to tell Wallace, but doesn't. And I think it says, a lot about the relationship. And again, really more about isolation that Elle feels in the end, back to that of not having somebody that she can really trust and depend on.